Kia ora koutou. Ko Sarah Spittal Tukawengawa, e kai kora ho, ko Glenedi School Tokukura. Welcome to another episode of Kapu Kahui. And today I'm out and about looking for someone who can help me to understand the role of Te Reo Māori and Tikanga Māori values in our kahui ako. And I'm here at Timaru Boys High School on the lookout for just such a person. And I think I found one. Let's go see if she'll come and have a ride with us. Kia ora, Rachel. Welcome.
Thanks.
This is for you when you've got your seatbelt on.
Oh yeah, okay, first. Safety first.
Safety first, absolutely. Not much of a day, is it?
No, it's not chilly.
Never mind.
So many puddles everywhere.
Sure are. Right, we ready to go for a ride?
Yeah, let's do this.
Awesome. Now, I heard you have a lot of knowledge and understanding of the Māori culture and values and whatnot, so I'm hoping you can help us understand the need for a Māori perspective and the work we're doing in kahui ako. But first, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your involvement in the kahui ako?
Yeah, sure. Ko aura ki te maunga, ko waitaki te awa, ko ka te hui rapa te hapu, ko ngai tahu taku iwi, no waimate aho, ko Rachel Fenwick taku ingoa. I'm Rachel Fenwick, I am from here, so excited as well to be part of Kahui Ako. I've been a collaborator here in this rohi as well. I'm the freshest facilitator, so that's exciting.
Very exciting, we're really happy to have you on board as a facilitator.
Thanks. It's really cool being part of that team, so it's fun.
Awesome. Now, many people will be unaware of what the words kahui ako actually mean in English. Can you tell us a bit about that, please?
Yeah, sure. So, kahui ako, two words, but joined together talk about collaborative teaching and learning. So, kahui is that idea of being one or connecting and being together, and then ako is an awesome concept actually. It's about teaching and learning, so recognizing that once you've learned something you are capable of teaching. So that whole idea of being a teacher, your role can be reversed as well, that you're constantly learning and your learners sometimes are your teachers too, so I love that concept.
Yeah, I do too. Fantastic. Now, our mahi in kahui ako is based upon the principles of kaupapa Māori research, reflecting the key elements of aroha, kanohi katia, manaakitanga and whanaungatanga. Could you touch on what each of these means a little bit for us, please, and how you feel they might be important to for our kahui ako?
Yeah, sure. So I think all of them are important and they underpin and guide us in the way we kind of behave, I guess, when we're doing our mahi in kahui ako. So first of all, aroha is more than just love. It's about caring for and about I guess respecting and recognizing that everybody has a space and a place. Kanohi Pia is about being present and about that whole idea of actually being face to face, I guess, is important rather than just a long way away giving kind of directions and that sort of thing. So in our kahui ako, we're always working hard to make sure that we connect face to face. At times, obviously, with lockdown and rahui, so we struggled a little bit to be connected, but it was really good because those solid relationships had been built in the beginning.
That's right.
With that is manaakitanga, so building relationships. Manaakitanga is about caring and recognizing that everybody has mana, recognizing that you can provide hospitality and love so that you can enhance each other's mana, I think is
really
manaaki
well
tanga.
explained.
Finally, whakawhanaungatanga is about that whole idea of networking, I think, is about recognizing your space or your position individually, where you fit in the collective. So with Kahui ako, that is really important, and a lot of people, I think, struggle sometimes to recognise what their role or their work, where that fits within the wider. But that's the exciting part of Kahui ako, is that we get to work together and I guess share our knowledge and work together rather than harder individually.
Absolutely. Stronger and more knowledgeable as a collective, really, which is such a good thing.
Yeah.
Now, I've noticed that there's been a big uptake in the use of Te Reo Māori language nationally, such as on the news, in our schools, all over different media, and within our kahui ako as well, and at our huis and whatnot. What are your thoughts on this?
That's awesome. It's so good, and it feels really good for our tamariki as well as actually everybody, I think. It's providing a bit of chance for people to hear and be around Te Reo, especially down here. We struggle a lot to have Te Reo modelled for us and in our space without going out and finding it, which is really good, and it's supporting us as learners and as teachers to...
Oops. It's alright. Stick it up there. Stick it to stay.
The sticky tape.
I knew that would happen, honestly.
You should have told me. I would have bought you some blue tape.
Oh my word. You know what? Can we tilt it a little?
I know, I was just thinking, oh my gosh. It's some good. We're chopping our heads off.
Good as gold. Right.
Is that good?
Keep your fingers
We'll carry on going.
Yeah.
So I think it's about like that whole uptake has been really good at and Kahui ako, I think, provides a place for people to share what they're up to, where they're at, join together and sharing resources and actually having a bit of a practice and having a go at things in a safe environment. So that's
fantastic. Thank you. Now, there are a lot of kura out there who are embracing elements of Māori tikanga culture and values really, really well. My daughter goes to Glenview Kindergarten, and they have a whole theme at the moment where they're talking a lot about manaaki tanga, and they're calling it manaki, and then the children, when they're spotted showing kindness and helpfulness and caringness to others, they earn manaki beads, and so they really understand what it means and praise for showing it. And then they have boards, fantastic boards up, so whānau can come in and get an understanding of what their children are going home talking about, you know, this whole concept of manaki. So they're doing that really well. And at my school, my kura Gleniti, we talk a lot about what being a good kaitiaki means, and how we care for our school environment, and you know, that's interwoven as well through our school values of responsibility and respect and whatnot. So that's early childhood and primary. Have you got some examples in the secondary setting?
Wow, I love what you guys are doing in your kura. Secondary settings, there's a diverse kind of uptake in terms of adding these things in, and I think interwoven into lots of practice is a whole bunch of things like manakitanga and kaitiaki-tanga, things like peer reading and peer support are important across secondary kura. So it's really about developing belonging and a sense of you know, their place in the school, a student's place in the school. I love the work that Timaru girls have been doing in terms of developing their school waiata, he kura aroha. It's amazing. So the strength in those girls has been amazing to watch that develop.
Fantastic. No, that answers that really, really well. So straight away, once we started having our huis and our different project groups, and way before that even, the importance of following particular Māori customs and showing those values has been evident. So what are some of the ways that you see that Māoriness, well, Māoriness, not really a word, but reflected, you know, in all our kahuiaka work?
I guess those principles that underpin the way we do things is about making sure that we are valuing and ensuring the way that we do things across the board is kind of modelled in terms of Māoriness. That's a great word. It's actually a cool way of doing it. I'm talking about it. And I think it provides a bit of a chance for people to practice or develop habits. So the likes of karakia, we've provided, you know, said we'll use these ones, and then kura have picked those up and carried on, and you can see that like being ingrained, and then people going, oh, actually we would love to use this different karakia for this instead. And so it's really nice to see that it's kind of a seed that gets planted, and it's about developing a kind of a habit or a way of nurturing that seed so that it can continue to grow and spread, I guess.
Wonderful. Yeah. Okay, well, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me today, and we really appreciate you doing that. But I have one last question to finish with. If you were going to get either Mark or Hamish to sing a real carpool karaoke song for us, what would it be?
Oh, I'm just pleased it's not me. However, it would be so cool if it was like a lip sync battle, you know, like Jimmy Fallon style. So that would be funny.
Yes.
However, I think we'll just stick to, I guess, 660 and Don't Forget Your Roots. But we could challenge them a little bit and do the Waiata anthems. I can't even remember what that's called. Hold on. Cut this a little bit out, and I don't remember it. Kia mau ki tō ukaipo is really cool.
Yeah.
It's the Māori version of the 660 song. Don't Forget Your Roots.
Oh, fantastic.
So they could do a bit of a mix it up.
Why not? Let's challenge them, eh?
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right. Well, look, I think we've reached your destination. So
Thank you.
I'm going to drop you off here, and you enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
Yeah, you too.
All right.
Get there.
Ka kite. All right. Hit stop on that one.